We don't do basics.
I might have been paid to get naked.
Well, if this all goes wrong, then you'll see me on Craigslist searching for a new bae and bestie. Hi, I'm David. I'm 19 years old.
Hi, I'm Miss Bestie Jada. I am 18 years old, and today I'm going to be finding him a bae.
Jada would be the perfect person because she literally is like a mother figure in some type of way. She literally knows me better than I know myself.
That makes me feel really good to know that I have that influence on him, even though I am a year younger than him. Still his sister, mother, all of them in one. I feel like it's definitely really fun to do this with him over the laptop because he's like one of the only friends that I haven't seen yet that's like I'm still really close to. We just haven't seen each other in person yet.
My ideal bae they have to be funny. You have to know how to dress because if you can't look good in pictures, then I'm sorry.
But that's so true.
It's literally, okay. As long as you're nice, kind, a good human, a decent human being, I don't see why anyone wouldn't be opposed. Loyalty is something someone should have. And I'm Scorpio, so I'm extremely loyal to my relationship. My celebrity crushes would have to be a mix between Jaden Smith,
Okay.
Harry Styles, because why not? And throw in a little bit of Dave East. Well, if this all goes wrong, then you'll see me on Craigslist searching for a new bae and bestie.
God. Alrighty, let's go ahead and meet these guys and find David a bae.
Here we go.
Alright.
I'm Steven. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Pittsburgh. And when I was younger, I had to get 15 stitches in my tongue.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that I was like Superman or something, and I was trying to jump from my swing set to my trampoline because I wanted to bounce higher, and then I missed, and then my chin hit the metal bar, and my tongue was out. So then, I bit down real hard on the center. It's healed now.
Hi, my name is Zach. I'm 21 years old. I live in Los Angeles, California, and I love blueberry muffins.
Hi, my name is Peter. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Chatham, New Jersey, and I have 2 cats that I love so much. My cats are named Mittens and Kitty, which are both very cliche.
I'm Harris. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Georgia, but usually I'm in New York City. I once got naked in front of 200 people for communism.
Whoa.
There was a festival at NYU for communism, and they had a performance art thing. And I was an audience member, and there was an MC, and he was paying audience members to do things. And well, I might have been paid to get naked, but that's, I promise it was okay.
I'm Jarrell. I'm 19 years old. I reside in Charlotte, North Carolina. A fun fact about me is I'm Haitian and Dominican, and I speak English and Spanish.
Hi, my name is Zach. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. And one time during a live theater show, I walked out a bit too early, started screaming my lines, and it remains the most embarrassing moment of my life.
Hi, my name is Connor. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I've lived in 4 different places. I've lived in Puerto Rico, Minnesota, Toronto, and Singapore.
Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm 21. I am from upstate New York, and a weird, interesting fact about myself is that I'm double jointed in my left arm.
Hi, my name is Benjamin. I'm 21 years old. I'm living out in Los Angeles, California. And a weird fact about me is I'm ambidextrous, so I write with both of my hands.
Okay, so I've just met everyone, and I definitely do think that there is someone here that could potentially be David's new bae.
They all sound fun. They all sound interesting. But one kind of stood out because of the place they were from, which just caught me off guard.
Alrighty, so you guys will definitely want to win David's heart because he is just the most fun and energetic person that you'll ever meet. He has a big personality. He's very, the word's not flashy. The word's not flashy, but he's very outgoing. He will make you smile and he will have a great time with you. So definitely don't break his heart because I will break you. Done and done. What TV show best describes your life?
I think a show that best describes me in my life is New Girl, because I feel like I often am like Jess in a way, just like very, very silly, but also like kind of clumsy.
I would say the TV show that best describes my life is Love, Victor, which is like the love songs. But I'm only 3 episodes in, so I don't want any spoilers, but watching it, like seeing myself represented like that in a TV show is like really cool, like growing up in a small town and dealing with like sexuality.
I'd say a TV show that best describes me is that 70s show. I feel like I have a little bit of every character inside me.
I think there's like 2 shows that describe me, 30 Rock and Scrubs. Probably just like the comedy is kind of my vibe. And then also in Scrubs, my dad's a doctor and like those personalities are just so real. And like, I feel like they've like infiltrated me and I feel like I'm kind of like each of those characters.
I would say That's a Raven and the old Nickelodeon TV show called Wayside. I'm a child at heart. I always will be. I'm very wacky. I'm very unpredictable. I'm very adventurous.
I would say a show that best describes me would be Friends. I know it's kind of a basic answer, but if all of those characters were one person, I think that would be me. I've got Monica's uptightness, and I would like to think I've got Joey's the "how you doing" kind of charisma and that kind of attack on romance.
I'd have to say the show that describes me the best would be Elite. I'm not sure if you've seen the show, but it's a Spanish show. And I know there's a lot of drama and things that wouldn't happen in my life, but I just like the fact that it's in Spanish. There's a lot of things going on. They're trying to get good grades at the same time, that there's so much stuff happening outside. And it's a very diverse cast. It's not just people from Spain, but from other Spanish-speaking countries as well. So I think that it kind of encompasses me in that sense.
2 TV shows that describe my personality. The first one is Beverly Hills 90210 because, well, that's just a part of me, you know, just inside. And then the second part is American Horror Story Season Coven because I'm always drawn into the mysteries of life and I just find that, you know, there's a lot to offer and Brian Murphy really does a really good job.
I feel like the TV show that describes me the most is SpongeBob SquarePants, because he's a goofy person, but he's also a hard worker, and I feel that.
So I think everyone had really good answers. There are definitely shows that David and I watch and enjoy, and I think that there's a lot of humor, and that's a one big thing that is really important to David. It's just being funny and having that sense of I like TV show type self, I guess. So this upsets me because I'm really sad, but I think that there was one person where I honestly just didn't know either of the shows, and it makes me so sad, but I think the one person that I'm going to have to eliminate, which I'm so sad about, is Harris. You were amazing. Thank you so much for coming on, for sure.
Those were bad shows. I don't know why.
No, you're fine.
Okay. It was nice meeting y'all.
Nice meeting you.
Bye. To be eliminated first was kind of sucky. I would definitely change my answer, not because it got me eliminated, but just because it was wrong. I'm Fleabag. But if anyone wants to slide in my DMs, I'm lonely, I guess, so why not?
So guys, astrology is very important to David. So I want to know from you guys, what is your zodiac sign and are you into astrology?
I'm a Virgo and I'm very much a Virgo. I'm told that all the time. And I'm not into astrology that much, but I've just always been told not to go after a Gemini because we don't mesh.
I am a Gemini though, so thanks, Steven. But my case is that there's multiple sides to Geminis, and we can, like, you know, we have the controversial bad sides, but there's also a lot of good sides.
So I'm a Taurus with an Aries cusp, and I'm a rising Scorpio. No, I'm a rising Gemini. My moon is Scorpio, which I've heard is very weird. I'm not so into astrology, but I'm definitely down to learn it. I'm very open to new things. And it's weird because I'm a Taurus, but I self-identify as a water sign. So it's interesting.
I actually love astrology. My necklace right now is my zodiac sign. A warning, I am a Scorpio. Let me make my case, okay? I'm passionate. I take the passionate side of Scorpio. I don't think I take the evil side, the perceived side of a Scorpio. I just think we're misunderstood. But I do love horoscope.
Well, I am a Leo. I have a Scorpio moon and an Aquarius rising. So I am very much into zodiac signs, especially when it comes to dating. But I've actually gone so far as to look at my natal chart, etc. So yes, I am very much so into horoscopes and astrology.
I love astrology. I am a Cancer, and I also have the app CoStar, and I like check it every day. So do my friends, and I got all my friends on there. And me and two of my best friends actually have a Cancer tattoo on our left ankle. We all got it together because we're all Cancers, and we just vibe really well.
I'm a Sagittarius, so we're kind of fiery and crazy. My rising is a Gemini, so I'm very intelligent and erudite in that way. Like, basically, I feel I'm very playful and fun, but I also have boundaries. And then my moon sign is Cancer, which is more like at night I feel more connected to my mom, and I have very, very deep, almost psychic ability, I would say, like clairvoyance, that comes along with the Cancer moon.
So I'm an Aquarius, and I didn't look at signs before. And then I started looking at the birthdays of all my friends, and I realized they're all Geminis. I'm like, this is so weird. And then I started reading my horoscopes. I'm like, oh, this is true. This is me. And I realized that like Aquariuses are very sensitive. And I'm very sensitive.
An Aquarius would not be ideal personally, but you know, we're always open.
All right, so it was really interesting to see how into zodiacs a lot of you guys are. David's a Scorpio, so the one thing that he did tell me was that Aquarius isn't his favorite and they might not vibe as much. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to eliminate the wonderful Benjamin.
Thank you for being honest, Shada. I've never been curved for being an Aquarius. It was very interesting, but I know that Jada wants the best for David. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. So I will find someone who loves me for being an Aquarius one day.
Okay, guys, so David and I actually met through dance and through the arts because we're both theater kids. So we've been dancing for a very, very long time, and we want to see your best dance move. You got to know how to groove. You got to just do something, bring some energy. So whatever you want to bust out, bust out.
Okay, so a dance that I do a lot is the whip. And it's because I do it on kids' cruises because that's my job and I'm Spider-Man on them. So every single time I hear that song come on, I get so excited and I run out there in my little Spider-Man suit and I do the whip. And, okay, so let's see.
Hey, hey.
I do like to do at the club, you know, just a little like, just little head movements.
So I'm a musical theater major too. I'm one of those theater kids. So let's see, I can do, one of my favorites, which I learned only in college, is a nice good body roll. Get a nice body roll. If you need a little TikTok dances, I got those too. You need a little battement and ballet, I got those too. So really any type of dance, I'm down for it.
I don't know if it's considered a dance move, but something that I always do and not many people can do is the splits. So, allow me.
So I've done a little bit of ballet. I've competed in contemporary dance, and I've done musical theater all throughout high school and a few community theater shows. So I'm familiar with a wide variety of dance. However, I'm gonna have to do the renegade today because I'm sitting and I can't whip out a rangete out here on the floor. But it's not as fun without the music, but I can hit it.
thing I like to do when I'm visiting back home in Puerto Rico is dance salsa. So I like doing that. I mean, I'm not the best though. I could do that kind of. It's like, I don't know, it's like moving. I mean, I swear I could do better with this music.
I don't really know. I was never in musical theater. I was a gymnast for many years. And that's it. And I'm just gonna do a TikTok dance, which is like, I don't know. And sorry, I'm not that, I just move my body, but I'm not that inclined through musical theater or any of those sort of avenues.
Yeah, I just want to see if you're like down to go with the flow because I'm a really go with the flow type person. So if you're like down to just get up and groove and chill, then we're all good.
All right, so glad to see that all of you guys put in the effort to show me a little something, you know. So I'm debating between two to kick off, even though I don't want to kick off anybody because everyone's so sweet. So theater and musical theater and dance is really important to David and I as well. So if you guys are theater kids or whatever, you guys have the upper hand in this one. I think the one person that I may have to kick off because it's not that much in their life, like this is just being really nitty gritty at this point because all of you guys are so talented and so wonderful. I think I might have to kick off Daniel.
Thanks for the opportunity, everybody. I feel a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, I hope that whoever got picked is happy. My heart has been kind of blocked off from love from past experiences, but I am looking for love now, yeah. I'm gonna try to shoot my shot with Connor because he's just so cute.
All right, guys, so friends is very, very important to David, and he wants to be able to know how your friend group will react or how it will be when he gets to meet your friends, if that ever happens. But what are 3 words to describe your friend group?
I would describe my friend group as theatrical, artistic, and comedic.
Actually, all I need to describe my friends is 3 words because they're the best people ever. I'm very lucky to have found the people that I surround myself with.
Chaotic, supporting, and family.
Goofy, warm, and analytical.
3 words to describe my friend group would have to be exciting, together, and just loving, I guess. We're together and we love each other.
I describe my friend group as funny, adventurous, and caring.
Okay, so this one was really hard because everyone has super supportive friend groups and just super amazing personalities, and I feel like honestly all of you guys could click with David, so this is really hard for me. I think I'm going to have to eliminate Steven. I feel like because David is already so theatrical and artistic, I feel like something about balancing out his other parts of him might be better. So that was a hard one. I did not want to eliminate anyone that round, but that was a hard one.
It's hard to leave. I'm kind of sad about this, but I definitely can get where you're coming from. And I think that you are a really great friend for David. And I hope that you find the best person for him. I think that I relate with David on the fact that theater people are a lot to handle sometimes, and I personally think that I'm a little bit more mellow than your typical theater kid, so I think that him and I could have gotten along on that level in that way, but I definitely respect her decision, and I hope that he found somebody that he likes.
Guys, David is the most fashionable person you'll ever meet. Right now, he looks like The Rock, so I don't know what's going on, but he looks amazing. So with that being said, fashion is very important to him. He's the one person that will dress up to go to school. So he's super fashionable, really cares about his appearance when he goes anywhere. He was always taught to dress when he goes out. So what is an outfit that you would wear out on a date? This is very key and important. So be wise.
It usually would depend on like where we're going. If it was like, you know, the beach, I probably would wear something like this. I try to dress up as if I was going on a date. I love jackets, anything thrifted, black pants you can't go wrong with, jeans, and maybe a hat, and my hair looks bad.
I also am the kind of person that dresses up for school, so I feel that. I would definitely wear maybe like a really cute flannel or a nice sweater. maybe some ripped jeans or some really cute joggers, and definitely some high top Converse.
I would kind of say that I took on the whole Southern gentleman ideology. So when I go on dates, I usually like to wear, a pressed button down, slacks, dress shoes. Usually my hair is in cornrows or twist or something is neatly done to my hair.
So I live in the South. We always dress to impress regardless of where we're going. So I dressed like I'm ready to impress. I would wear this on the first date. Got a nice linen shirt, some nice fitted slacks, and of course some dress shoes.
I would probably wear what I'm wearing right now, which is this tie-dye shirt. Got black skinny jeans on, bracelet, necklace. I love necklaces. And I mean, if I was going on a date, I'd probably take them to do like a fun activity like mini golf. I think that's a really cool first date kind of thing, or just walk around the mall. And since that's more relaxed, I think that's why like this little like normal t-shirt, and skinny jeans is appropriate. But I would dress fancier if we were going somewhere else, like nicer.
You'd have to be very fashionable, very trendy, very fashion forward. I like thinking outside the box and being not too avant-garde, but you just have to not be basic.
Sounds so cool to know that all of you guys are into fashion, and yes, we know how to dress down in the South. Yes, we do. So I think the one person that I'm going to have to eliminate, even though I don't want to, it's just because everyone else had kind of a similar type of style, and I think one person just didn't, even though they choose to dress up for school as well. I think I'm going to have to eliminate Peter because I don't know if ripped jeans are necessarily David's like favorite thing. I feel like he's more of like pressed pants type dude, so I think I'm gonna have to eliminate you this time.
It's so great meeting y'all. David, I hope you find the right mans. And this was so much fun. Thanks, guys. I'm a little disappointed. Maybe I should have chosen a better attire. Ripped jeans are very my style, but I'm definitely down to dress up a little more for a perfect date. I'm always looking for love. I really do want to be in a relationship and eventually get married. Zoom dating might be the way to go. I think it'd be really cool to try, and I'd be down for it.
Okay, guys, so dating is super fun, but obviously right now it is harder to kind of plan these kinds of dates. So I want you guys to really think about your hometown or where you're residing currently and just figure out something super specific that you enjoy in your hometown that David would probably enjoy as well. And just, think of your perfect ideal date in your hometown that you think of taking David on.
So right now I am living in Los Angeles, but I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. So I think if we were to go back to, my home state, I haven't been there in so long, but I remember it was a sushi restaurant, Sushi 101, that I used to go to like all the time when I was little, and it's like very important to me. And I love sushi, so I think that's kind of from to North Carolina that I could bring to show David to give like little best of both worlds.
Well, I would tell him to bring a change of clothes. The first part of the date, I would pick him up and we would go to either Sky Zone or Fly Time and just be some children, like jumping and, flipping around. And, the second part of the date is where we would be more formal and we would have a nice dine-in casual dinner.
In Alabama, the biggest thing to do around here is go to a drive-in movie. But these kind of drive-in movies are out in like cornfields with like inflatable screens. So there's this one in Athens, and it's right near a river. And if you go down the river a bit, there's a nice little cliff that you can jump off into a bunch of water. So I would say bring a change of clothes because we're going to jump into a river and watch a movie.
Even though right now I live in LA, but I grew up in Puerto Rico, so I'd rather take him on a date there in my hometown in San Juan. And there's this area called La Placita, and there's a bunch of restaurants, there's salsa, there's live music, so we could start the day off there. Then we could always go, I have an apartment by the beach, we could go on a jet ski there, and then after that, we could go to the hottest club right now in Puerto Rico called Club 58. A lot of famous celebrities perform there. And since he's into dressing up, he could dress up and just be awesome and look amazing at the club.
I'd want someone to show me what their city is actually about instead of like a random place.
So I really think that David would enjoy all of these dates. I think that he's more of an interactive type person, which he is. He likes the more adventurous type stuff. I don't know if he'd necessarily enjoy jumping on trampolines the first date, which sucks because I'm not sure. The ones with changing clothes, I was debating between those two because I feel like he'd like to more dress up for the first date. I think I'm gonna have to eliminate Jarrell. I'm sad.
I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, David. Thank you, Jada. I was a little disappointed, but at the same time, you know, like I have no choice but to get it, you know, because that's just me. I guess I just really had to, you know, take the disappointment and leave it at that.
Okay, guys, David is very photogenic and he loves taking selfies, so that's something that he loves a lot. So I want you guys to do a quick impromptu, take a quick selfie, and let's see your best shot right now.
I'm gonna take it now. One take wonder.
I'm all about higher angles. I'm all about the subtle smirk, that kind of flirtatious vibe in every selfie.
I don't have much of a process. I just like to smile. And I mean, I like group pictures more than selfies. So I just smile. I didn't really have a process, sorry.
I like how all of you guys just took the camera out, did your thing, and just was completely like, yes, I'm doing it. So I really admire that a ton. I think David enjoys a good smize, and I think that he's just like, I want to pose and like angle type person. I'm not necessarily sure if he's a peace sign type person. So I think I might have to eliminate Connor. Lovely Connor.
Okay, well, it was really fun. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys find the right guy. Bye. I know I'm not the best selfie taker, but Jada mentioned that he likes more like angles, so maybe I'd like do it from like, I know, a different angle. I don't really know that much about selfies. I thought that Zach in the blue shirt was really cute. Yeah, I'm still out here looking for love.
I'm down to the last two people, and you guys are both named Zach. So I'm going to ask you guys the final question, which is, why do you think you would be perfect for David?
I mean, I feel like I have a lot of reasons of why I would be perfect for David. Personally, I think actions speak a lot louder than words, but I'm really good at making breakfast. I make great pancakes, like a French roast coffee every morning. I have probably one of the best playlists you'll ever hear, and we're both from North Carolina, so if that doesn't give me an edge, I don't know what does.
Okay, I know we're down to the last two Zachs, so I'm gonna be a little more honest. I'm extremely competitive. So I'm here to tell you that I'm the better Zach, okay? For one, my middle name is David, so the coincidence is there. So that should give me the upper hand on this one here, okay? Secondly, I do agree. I don't think words could describe the way that a person can make one another feel. I think that a true connection is something that should be valued, especially in today's world, and that is obviously something I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone to be spontaneous, someone who wants to put in as much work as I want to put in. I want reciprocated, I want passionate, I want it.
I didn't even intend for the last two Zachs to be here. They were honestly some of the guys that I honestly wish were here as well. So it was really hard to make this decision. I really do think that I just want to go with my gut feeling. And it's so weird because you two are both such different people, but this, like, you guys both could complement David so well. I think he wants someone a little bit more like chill and like laid back and like kind of just like vibey, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm going to have to eliminate white shirt Zach. Honestly, it was the hardest decision ever. Like, you, again, are like theatrical, like you've got all the things going for you and it's just so up there. But like, I think when other Zach, blue shirt Zach, was talking about like breakfast and just like a music playlist and like all that kind of stuff, David has this thing where no matter what time he eats at the time of the day, it could be 3 o'clock and say it's his first meal, he wants breakfast. So even if he's like, his first meal is at 8 o'clock p.m., he'll want breakfast. So it's like a weird thing with him. So as soon as you said breakfast, it like brought it up for me. And I was like, I think I had to go with blue shirt Zach and everything else he said as well.
Well, congratulations, other Zach. I'm so happy for you guys.
I won.
I don't think I would change any of my answers. I think that I'm the kind of person who's really competitive, but also very passionate and loving at the same time. So I don't think I would change any of my answers, no. It was kind of an honor to be runner-up, actually. Didn't think I was gonna make it that far, but I got beat by the better Zach, and I think that's the more disappointing part. Benjamin, if you're watching, hit me up. When this video comes up, I'll try to put my Instagram down below, so go looking for it. I swear it'll be worth it.
I'll be able to see. I'm not even facing the, wow. I'm literally not even facing the, oh wow, I can't see. Hey.
Hi.
Well, I'm David, well, as you can see now, clearly.
I'm Zach, as you can see now.
All right, David. So I chose Zach for you because I think that based on all of the things that he's kind of given off, the vibes that he's kind of given off, I feel like he's the perfect one for you. Like when I looked at his outfit as well, I was like, he knows what he's doing. He's got it together. And I feel like he just kind of has that vibe that will definitely, like, you will enjoy a ton. And Zach, I hope that you enjoy David a ton, which I know you will. You guys seem very similar in personality, but different enough to where you guys can really just like explore and like see what's different and whatever and enjoy that contrast. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, but yes.
He seems funny. He seems like I was listening to his answers, and then the playlist kind of like set me over. So I was like, you know what? Once he said playlist, I was like, you know what? You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, from the profile, I was pretty sold. I like the necklaces as well. I like the homage to, you know, the rock meme, like you said earlier. I feel like best friends, you know, like they know the person more than anyone. You know, they know their history, what's worked for them, what hasn't. So I feel like this is like a really good way to, like, you know, you're giving them your ideal person for them, which I think is really cool.
I think my bestie did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself, personally. The button down is a true serve for me. I'm here for it. The hair, it's a vibe.
Necklace, the turtleneck. I only have one though, it's yellow, but I love turtlenecks. Definitely my type, so I can see it working.
When you said breakfast, I was like, okay, set. Then you said playlist, I said, okay, set. And then when he was just like chill overall, and I was like, you know, it started clicking. My favorite go-to breakfast is pancakes. But immediately, I'm sorry, hands down, pancakes is better than waffles. They're better than all other breakfast foods. If you disagree, you're wrong, personally.
That is my specialty. My dad taught me how to make them when I was like really young. So I have a lot of like special ingredients that I put in there. I like making fluffy pancakes. That's like what I'm best at. And the maple syrup is key.
My bestie did a good job picking my bae. You will not see me on Craigslist in the near future.
It was super hard to decide, honestly. Like, David, if you were to see all the other guys, you would have had a hard time too. I believe it was very hard. And no, I didn't. I feel like Zach was one of the first people where I was like, oh yeah, like cool. But I really wanted to explore everyone else too. And there were other people that I really wanted to make it to the end too, but I had to eliminate, which sucked. It was so hard. Yeah, it was difficult, but I think I did end up going with a good choice.
The first time when she eliminated Jarrell, when he said the sky zone and like a jumping knee, I literally love to do that. That is like.
As a first date, I was like.
I mean, understandable. I am very like adventurous and out there. Like I do random things, but like when he said sky zone and then I said, yep, that's quality time right there. And then when she said eliminated, I was like, oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
I feel like I have some reasoning for that. I felt like the more he talked, I felt like the more that I figured out that you guys would be more of best friends. If that makes any sense. Like, he was the one that I wanted to keep as well to the end because I was like, oh my god, that'd be so cool. And then I just started realizing, I was like, you guys would vibe so much as friends because he was like, oh, like we're so goofy and like this and that. I feel like maybe not as much as like a romantic partner probably, but as like a best friend, like y'all could vibe really well. So that was my reasoning behind it. Dating question was the one that was the hardest to eliminate because it was just like everyone had planned out such like detailed things and it was really, really nice. So it was a hard time for sure.
Thanks for watching.
For more videos like this, subscribe to 17's YouTube channel.